Oke, Om Swastiastu, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, Shalom, salam sejahtera untuk kita semua, dan salam harmoni. Okay, today in this video, we are from Group 1, we'll presenting about Career Counseling Guidance Theory by Donald Super. So before we start the presentation, let us introduce ourselves. Next slide, please. Start from me. My name is Nika Mangarianggreni with student identification number 231101151 and also my partner.
My name is Niputu Gita Suci Maharani with student identification number 23110110005 and my partner.
My name is Lima Dewi Puspadana with student identification number 23110110025.
Okay, so now we next on the topic of discussion. There are 5 topics that we will go discuss on this video. The first is career development theory according to Donald A. Super. Second is Donald A. Super career development stage. The third is individual tasks in career development. The fourth is advantage and the weakness or disadvantage of super theory, and the last is the role and implication of super theory. So we next on the first topic. The first topic is how did the career development theory proposed by Donald is super developed. It will be present by my partner.
Thank you for the time. Okay, I will tell you about the first material. How did the career development theory proposed by Donald A. Super develop? Career development theory, according to Donald A. Super, is an approach that emphasizes that a person's career development is a dynamic and continuous process throughout the lifespan. Super proposed that a person's career is not limited to one job choice, but rather a series of discussion and adjustment that individuals make over time, influenced by changing needs, values, interests, and developing abilities. Donald Super developed a comprehensive view of career development, considering it as a process that includes various factors, both organizing from the individual and from the surrounding environment. In this view, internal factors such as personal needs, personality traits, and intellectual abilities interact with external factors such as family, socio-economic status, cultural demands, and available opportunities. Next is super career development theory is often referred to as the lifespan theory approach. There are several reasons why this super theory is as the basic for lifespan theory. The first is super development theory discusses a small portion of the overall lifespan. The second is super development several lifespan theories into a valid form instrument that can be asked in counseling. Much of the research to super career development theory. And the last one is there are similarities in the character and factor in the career development theory explained by Super. The next is a key element of super view is career-related self-concept, or what is referred to as vocational self-concept. This self-concept is part of an individual image of himself in relation to the work and role he will undertake. Super believe that vocational self-concept develop through various stages such as cycle growth and cognitive development, and the through experience gains from observation of working people, identification with working adults, and environmental influence. The next is super also makes an important distinction between job psychology and career psychology. Occupational psychology is based more on differential psychology with the assumption that the match between the individual and the job is fixed. In contrast, career psychology is rooted in developmental psychology and states that career development follow general evolutionary principles of human development. Okay, the next is super theory of career development is based on three main areas in psychology. The first is differential psychology, the second is self-concept theory, and the last one is principles of the developmental psychology. The first is differential psychology. This field emphasizes that each individual has difference in abilities, personality, interests, and other characteristics that influence their potential for success and satisfaction in various types of work. Differential psychology suggests that no two people are the same, and the potential for achieving satisfaction in a career can be found in various combinations of individual characteristics. The second is self-concept theory. This field highlights the importance of vocational self-concept, namely how a person views themselves in the concept of work or career. Super argues that this vocational self-concept developed from childhood through observation of working adults, identification with them, and personal experience. Children form view about work based on what we see and experience around them, so that their self-concept in the concept of work begins to form and develop over time. The next is principles of developmental psychology. Principles of developmental psychology. This field states that career development is consistent with general principles of human development. Super propose that the way a person adjusts or adapts at one state of life will influence that can predict how they adapt at the next stage of life. In other words, a person's behavior and adjustment patterns in past career context can provide clues about how they will overcome future career challenges. Okay, here are some key propositions of super theory. The first is individual differ in terms of abilities, personalities, need, values, interests, and self-concept. The second is everyone has the potential to be successful in a variety of jobs despite cycle or emotional limitation. The third is each job requires a certain combination of characteristics, allowing for a match with different types of people. The next is a person career choice and abilities change with time and experience. Career adjustment is an ongoing process. The next is career development includes stage, growth, exploration, formation, maintains, and decline. And the last one is Career partners are influenced by factors such as socioeconomic status, mental ability, education, skill, personality, and career maturity. Okay, the next material can be explained with my partner.
Okay, thank you for the time. Before I explain my material, I wanna say to sorry if I off the camera because my signal is unstable. Okay, the second material is stages of career development. Donald E. Super. Okay, next. Okay, in 1996, Super started the concept of lifespan space, which is the relationship between psychological life stages and social role theory to get an overview of multi-role careers. The relationship between age and stages of career development, according to Super, is called the life career rainbow. This rainbow describes the relationship between age and stages of development that become tasks in life. The first is growth stage. In growth stage, from 0 until 14 years old. At this stage, physical and psychological growth occurs. Individuals begin to develop their attitudes, interests, and needs as well as behavioral mechanisms, which will then become very important in the formation of their self-concept. The second is exploration stage. From 15 until 24 years old. This stage begins when individuals realize that work is an aspect of human life. At this stage, individuals begin to conduct self-examination, try out different roles, and explore jobs or positions either in school, in leisure, or through an internship system. The third is formation stages from 25 until 44 years old. This stage is closely related to a present experience at the time of starting work. The formation stage is divided into two sub-stages, including for the first is trying with a stable commitment or consolidation for 25 until 30 years old, and advances from 31 until 44 years old. The fourth one is maintenance stage. In maintenance stage, from 45 until 64 years old. At this stage, the individual seeks to continue or maintain the work situation. The work done and the self-concept have a close relationship. Both are interviewed by a continuous process of change and adjustment. The fifth is retro, sorry, the fifth is decline stage. In decline stage, over 65 years old, the stage before stopping working or pre-retirement. The regression stage consists of two sub-stages, including slowdown. In slowdown, from 65 until 70 years old, characterized by fatigue as a worker, reduced work steps, incomplete performance of work tasks, and starting to reduce work capacity. And the second is resignation. In resignation, from 71 years old and older, characterized by the surrender by bequeathing of power to the next generation. Okay, next. Okay, this is a live career review by Donald Edwin Super overview. We can see in this overview they are growth, exploration, establishment, maintenance, and decline. And we can see also from above until in this until homemaker. From above we can see from child, student, laserite, citizen, worker, parent, spouse, and the last is homemaker. Okay, next. Okay, the next material is individual tasks in career development. In relation to career development tasks, Super developed the concept of vocational maturity, which refers to the success of individual in completing all vocational development tasks. They are typical for particular stages of development. According to Super, vocational development tasks including, for the first is crystallization. In crystallization from 14 until 18 years old. The crystallization of vocational preferences requires the individual to formulate ideas about the job they are suitable for him. And the second is specification. In specification from 18 until 21 years old. At this stage, the individual is required to narrow down the general career direction to one specific thing and take the necessary steps to carry out the decision. The third one is implementation. In implementation from 21 until 25 years old. This task requires the individual to complete education or training and start relevant work. And the last one is stabilization. In stabilization from 25 until 35 years old. The period confirms a private career with real work experience and the use of theory to show that the career choice is right. Okay, that's all explanation about this presentation from me. The next material will be explained by my partner.
Okay, thank you for the time. Now we will continue the material. So the fourth topic is advantage and disadvantage of super theory. Next slide, please. Okay, we were gonna talk about the advantage of the super theory. So, the advantage of super career development theory is that the individual students are able to form a self-concept in the field of work that they like. Through this self-concept, it will help students to express themselves and also relate to the choice that regarding their roles and the availability of opportunities to make decisions throughout life and be able to know the clear stage of career development. And also the advantage of super theory is include that it's a comprehensive theory and has a support from research result describing career throughout the lifespan and the availability of opportunities to make decisions throughout life has a practical and conceptual value and is detailed and conveying career. And for the disadvantage is that someone who doesn't have a positive self-concept will find it difficult to realize themselves in the field of work and if development through life stages, this does not have received guidance and direction. It will be so difficult for the individuals or students to develop their self-concept and their potential, and to anticipate the occurrence of these difficulties. Individuals or students need to develop their self-concept and potential. Individuals and students should go through a process of adequate guidance throughout their life stages. Okay, we move to the last topics. Next slide, please. Okay, the last topic is about the role and implication of super theory. Next. But first, we're gonna talk about the role. So in this theory, or in a super career development theory, super is explained that in the individual roles include the influence of learning outcomes, group service, opportunities, work, and family on the career development throughout life. And super also explained there are the 6 individuals roles in the stage of life, including homemaker, workers, citizen, leisure, students, and child. Leisure is a time and energy used by someone to carry out the recreational activities or free times. And in these roles, in individual life is depicted by super in a super rainbow. And in every role, it's are defined as the time and energy used in carrying out in that role. This role is interact and influence for each other roles. And for the implication of super career development theory in a guidance service program, it can help the individuals and students to understand and develop the careers. And implementing super theory in this career guidance service program can reduce the occurrence of errors in career decision making for individuals or students who do not yet have a personal maturity. In career development theory, individuals and students are able to seek their potential throughout their talents and skills, and super emphasize the importance of developing individuals and student potential through developing the skills and the talent that they have, so the individuals and students can make themselves more competent in completing various tasks and can determine what career suits their potential and their skills. Okay, that's all of our presentation. Next slide, please. Okay, guys, so if you guys have a question, you can ask our group in the column commenter below. And next slide, please. So the conclusion in our presentation is career development theory, according to Donald A. Super, is an approach that emphasizes that the personal career development is a dynamic and continuous process throughout the lifespan. The super theory also develops a vocational self-concept, which is an individual's image of himself in relation to the work and role he will undertake. The super theory provides a broad framework for understanding career development as a dynamic process influenced by various psychological, social, and environmental factors and emphasize the importance of vocational self-concept in determining one's career success and satisfaction. Next slide. Okay. Oh, we will. Sorry. We already finished our presentation today, so I will tell you once again. If you guys have a question, you can asking on the comment sections below. So thank you for listening our process our present our presentation today. Sorry. So if there's any mistakes on our pronunciation, we apologize. So I'm gonna close the presentation today with Paramasanti. Om Santi, 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 Santi Om. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom. Salam sejahtera untuk kita semua dan salam harmoni.